No. That's illegal. I don't. Just getting off of the phone with the YMCA and Elena, who is refusing to provide information about the YMCA's process, protocol, and procedure for the assault and abuse that I experienced yesterday at the YMCA location in Lakeview, and she refused to have the conversation on a recorded line. And as soon as I said I'm going to record myself having a conversation with you, as I'm asking you to provide protocol in writing in relationship to the safety of the experience that I had, of which the person that assaulted me and verbally abused me, it's clear that that person has a record on the YMCA's file of that person of being a racist and being abusive towards staff. And I get assaulted by that guy last night at that location, and they're telling me that he's a problem person. I start following up with the YMCA's executive director and the process and procedure of creating an incident report. And this Elena right now that just called me back, that refuses to give me clear information about whether or not that member has been terminated, while she's saying one thing about the YMCA valuing my safety, she's doing another by not providing me the YMCA's written information about what they're supposed to do in follow-up with their legal team when it comes to somebody calling out the fact that they're not following proper safety and protocol, and that I'm going to have to bring charges against this person, and now having to bring charges against the YMCA for not providing proper protocol and safety, and for allowing a member to not be terminated when they've already had multiple accounts of abuse on their file, including racism and verbal abuse of staff members. And she just hung up on me as I'm telling her, you can't skirt this under the rug and act as if you can't provide me the information that you're supposedly reading from, as I'm waiting for Mary Stoner Saunders at the YMCA to call me back, the executive director, after I've already been on the phone with the care coordinator, Mary, who is supposedly following this paper trail up with Miss Stoner Saunders. Mary's the person at customer care that I called from the incident that I had as a person being targeted and assaulted on their property by a problem person that I was made aware of being a problem person, who I saw with my very own eyes on their file from the person at the YMCA front desk showing me such information. And I have Elena from the YMCA hanging up on me because she can't deal with the fact that I'm asking for accountability and for exact follow-up on what their process and procedure is, as she's only telling me, we value your safety and prioritize over that, but you're not giving me any written information or follow-up, and you're not providing me with the information of telling me that, yes, you're telling me one thing, that you don't tolerate abuse and racism, but you're not defining how you deal with that, and you're not telling me that you terminated the problem member's account to protect my safety, to figure out whether or not I can go to whichever YMCA location to then make sure that my safety is protected. YMCA, you're gonna get sued. And the fact that I'm telling you that I have to bring charges against that person, and now bring charges against your improper safety and protocol procedure, and I'm telling you that I have to tell my attorney that you're gonna have charges against your facility for not providing safety protocol, you're gonna get sued. And that's why you're hanging up on me, and that's sad and pathetic. And I'm now recording you in real time after you hung up on me to protect my rights, because I know that you're trying to skirt this under the rug, and that is illegal and pathetic. And Elena from the YMCA, you're not doing your job. And the fact that I'm telling you to do your job and all of you aren't following through with that, you got a big problem on your hands. And I've already cited in an email to Miss Stoner Saunders and to your care coordinator and to others that I've called that you're being cited for this type of abuse and you're not following through with it correctly and you're going to get sued. Do you understand me? I didn't do anything wrong, and me advocating and standing up against abuse at a public space when you already know that the abusive person is already cited for abuse on your computer and you don't do anything about it when they check in and then they continue to be a predatory abuser, you've got a problem on your hands. And I said that in the email, and I await your executive director to call me back, because I've called you out on that and I'm asking for accountability. So, Miss Stoner Saunders and Miss Mary and Elena, you got a problem on your hands. And if this is how you're not going to stand up against abuse, you've got a serious problem on your hands. If you're not taking racism and assault and threats and disgusting public behavior by somebody in your locker room, and you know that that person does that, you're gonna get sued. You got a major problem on your hands. How dare you hang up on me?